Welcome to the charity Livestream Wrap-Up.
Alright, we are here in our game world where we did Spleef, we attempted Battle Knight, and of course Capture the Flag. So this video, we've got Giz, Ross, Piper, Comet Danny, and myself. And this is just a quick little wrap-up to recap kind of what happened on our 24-hour live stream for Child's Play charity. And let's do a quick check. Can somebody go to thehillsoftware.com/livestream and just see what the final total is, just in case it's changed?
1,810.
Okay. So the final amount that we earned with all your guys' kind donations was $1,810. Our original goal was $500 for the day, so we definitely blew by that, and we just want to thank everybody for their kind donations, and I think hopefully Child's Play will do a lot of good, because we know they will with that money.
Yeah, thank you very much, everyone.
So I think, what are your guys' thoughts on the live stream?
It went well.
Any highlights, lowlights, whatever?
It was definitely an experience.
I think it was a lot better than the Game of Palooza we did.
Sorry.
No, good.
I think this one went a lot quicker than the first one.
It felt a lot quicker.
Yeah.
I think we're more aware of the time than the last one, because we were always like, right, 1 hour and then we're moving on, 1 hour then we're moving on. Whereas this one we just kind of chilled, we played some games, we chatted, and yeah. I mean, for me, it was the interaction with the fans I enjoyed the most. The end part, even though I was completely exhausted and completely out of it, I enjoyed doing that.
Yeah, I know we had some pretty funny moments in it, definitely. I can't remember most of it anymore because I was really tired at the end. But it was fun. I would do it again.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think all in all it went really well. Some of the highlights for me, obviously, I think Game of Craft went well. Stairway to Destruction probably had the most cool game moment that we've had in a while. And obviously, I think the biggest highlight, though, was I really think getting people in and playing these games and letting everybody who signed up during the event play Capture the Flag, Spleef, and then, of course, the first group we tried Battle Knight, but the plugin just didn't really work that well for us. I think that was really fun. And honestly, a lot of it, we played a lot of games, but a lot of it was also more just talking with the fans while we played games. I mean, I know a lot of the fans weren't really even hardly watching us play the games at times.
Yeah.
They just wanted to talk and chat. So, it was really fun. But I think it worked the best when we hit these kind of, in a sense, it was almost like the last 3-4 hours was a live stream open server.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did really enjoy that.
Yeah, so we may try to incorporate that into future live streams because we know people enjoyed it. I think the low light for me, the only real low light, was the fact that I wanted to do Breaking Point, and it was so difficult to do. We had so much trouble with the streaming. Gizmo wrecked his car and died.
Thanks for reminding me, boss.
Piper wasn't able to really get to us very quickly, and then when we did find her, it was getting dark, and it just didn't work. So sadly, those games, which are games that I really like to play, it just timing-wise didn't work.
I don't actually have a vivid memory of DayZ. I think that was the game we played straight after I woke up, and I don't remember it at all.
So I mean, I guess
Westland.
Yeah, thanks should definitely go out to a lot of people. Obviously, thanks for all the fans who came and watched, who came and donated if they could. And even if you couldn't donate, just being there and supporting us was huge. So thanks, obviously, to all of those people. But then also a big thanks to the crew who helped throughout all of this. I'm not even going to try to name everybody and what they did. I mean, everybody contributed. Friends of the crew who helped out during... in the chat room, on servers, and we even had a few volunteers who weren't even crew, friends of the crew, at the very end what was actually kind of funny is I let the stream. We actually streamed officially with the crew. How long did we stream? Was it
7, I think.
27 or so hours? Yeah. But then after that, I stayed logged in, and you see this like stone block there, that stone block there. Where's the other one? There was 3 of them somewhere. Maybe somebody deleted one of them.
One was over at above you, I think. Unless you counted that one.
So what I did is I actually stayed up for 32, 33, I don't know, 36 hours, whatever. I didn't hang around after we stopped, because I wanted to spend some time with the family. But what I did is I left the stream running with myself logged in. And if you want, go ahead and do the 3 warps one by one real quick.
Okay.
So just picture me not playing, but I left my game logged in and I streamed it. And if they wanted to do Spleef, they would warp me to the Spleef arena, to that stone block you see in front of me. And here I am. and when you set a warp point, it automatically remembers where you're looking, the angle too. So now I'm a camera for this. Then if they wanted to do capture the flag, they would warp me to that. And now I'm a cameraman showing capture the flag. And if they wanted an overview of all of the stuff, they could warp me to the 3rd location, which was here, which would show it all. So I think I stayed logged in for another 3 hours.
Yes.
And then I came in and said, well, that's enough. You guys can all keep playing, but I'm going to cut it. So we actually had 30-some hours of live stream footage when it was all said and done. And I think besides friends of the crew, and again, I don't want to name everybody because I'll forget somebody, but all the friends of the crew helped. But I think Lombi, and was there any other people who aren't friends of the crew that helped during this?
Not that I know.
Yeah, so I think Lombi and some of the friends of the crew and Kama stayed around, and I think D was there for a while too.
After that, I was literally physically dead.
Now, what's funny is I did leave this server running for fans, and it's still actually up now, obviously. So if people want to, I'll put a link in the description. I'll let it run the rest of the week. You can come in here. Spleef won't work unless there's a crew or a friend of the crew or somebody to help automate it, because we didn't want people just jumping into it because you have to start it. But if you do want to come on and play Capture the Flag, log in, go over to the one of the 2 arches. The signs will tell you how many people are playing. Just pick the team that needs players, go into it. So let's see, what else do we want to talk about real quickly about the live stream? Obviously, it went very well. We're very pleased. Everybody really behaved. We had a few people who tried to act up, so we did have to issue a few bans. But I'd say 99.9% of everybody was very well behaved, and like I said, it went really well. So we were really pleased in general with it. Anything else, guys? People or things?
The mushroom incident was just hilarious.
What was the mushroom incident?
Well,
Did you miss that?
That's the stairway moment that I was talking about.
Oh, I missed that.
You were in it.
You were in it, yeah.
Oh
captain.
God!
Yeah.
The red mushroom.
So good.
Oh,
Like,
that
there was literally...
that red
literally,
mushroom
like,
made me want
50
to swear.
brown mushrooms and no red ones.
I know.
What I found
Okay.
kind of
So
funny
good.
too is, and I think part of it's because I had the 5-hour time difference, is that I remember everything. I mean, it was, but I had a 5-hour, negative 5-hour time difference. So, I mean, I could have still played, still streamed longer, but some of the crew were really starting to get worn out, and it was understandable because they were 5 hours ahead or 6 hours ahead. A lot of fans stuck through it throughout the whole thing. Lots of donations from fans, friends of the crew donated, So it was really good. I mean, I really enjoyed it, and it was a lot of work. I'd love to figure out a way to make it simpler, because it would be fun to do them more often, but they're so hard. I think 2 a year is about the best we could do right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will try to do some more, I think, open server type stuff. We used to do a lot of open servers like once a month. And we stopped because we had Chaos, and of course RPG Moonveil will be coming up eventually. But I do think getting back to stuff like this, I know a lot of people wanted DeathCube. Sadly, the DeathCube plugin hasn't been updated in a long time. So again, another reason why the mod API would be a plus. Maybe we could keep things alive like that. I mean, it just went so well. I mean, I can't think of, the only things I think we could have done better, and if there's any really good like database guys out there, in working with like web front ends and stuff, maybe signups and generating, white lists, of who to play, just the scheduling. I mean, it was really hard to like get people to vote on what they wanted to do, and then figure out who was going to do it, and just create the white list, sort things. Sign-ups and stuff like that. Better ways to do that would be huge. Also, I think one of the things that I think took on a life of its own that I introduced at the very beginning, straw poll.
Oh, straw poll was amazing. My new favorite thing ever.
So for people who didn't see, straw poll is a website. Is it strawpoll.net or .com?
Strawpoll.me.
.me. You can basically, I forget what was the first straw poll I created.
Who should stream Gamercraft?
Yeah, who should stream Gamercraft? So I created the straw poll, and none of the crew have ever seen it before, or if they have, they'd never said anything. So I created the poll, and then I put it up, and then I actually streamed the live results, because anyone who votes, you can sit there and watch the webpage and watch the votes as they come in. So everybody was able to see it, and even those who didn't want to vote or keep it up, I was streaming it also. So you can see votes. So we had tons of crazy straw polls being created, funny ones, serious ones, so that was kind of fun. But like I said, it was a really good time. We enjoy playing. I think, like I said, for me, I think the next time we do a live stream for 24 hours, I think we're going to try to integrate more of this type of stuff. Maybe like half of the live stream being playing things with fans. Maybe sprinkle it like throughout the 24 hours, and then the other half being us playing games that we really at the current time want to play, or there are some games that are just really cool that require a small number, and bringing in tons of fans would disrupt it. And our main goal was just to use it as a way to get more money for the charity. We wanted it to hit 2K at the very end there, but we made 1,800. So when we originally only wanted to try to do 500, to hit 1,800 was incredible. So, and you may see us do other charities. I mean, there's a lot of great charities out there. So, we may do Child's Play again sometime, but we may try others. Child's Play just makes it so easy because they have the link to go donate, and then it gives us the little widget to keep track of it as how well we're doing as a group together. So that's nice, and I'd like to be able to continue with that with whatever the charity. And I want it so it's something where we don't have to deal with the money directly. We want it to go straight to the charity. That way it saves us the trouble, and it takes away anything where people are saying, oh, you're just taking the money for yourself. So we want the charity to get the money directly. So But again, I mean, thanks to fans, thanks to everyone who donated, thanks to friends of the crew, thanks to crew, just thanks to everybody. It was a huge success. I was just so happy when it was over. Not because it was over, but because of how well it wanted to go, or how well I wanted to go, and it actually did. I mean, it was great. It was one of our highlights, I think, for me, for something that the crew have done.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to say goodbye, we will leave. Remember, check the description of this video if you want to be able to come onto this world and play some Capture the Flag and possibly some Spleef if the crew are here. But if you guys want, say goodbye and we will head out.
Bye.
Bye. Danny stinks.
I beat you, Spleef.